Good morning, everyone. Myself, Rawat, and today we are going to learn how to speak spontaneously, like speak clearly, think fast, respond smartly. Okay, this is something which we all have to learn no matter what we are. Okay, what spontaneous speaking really means? It means the ability to articulate your thought clearly without relying on scripted notes. Whenever we get this chance of speaking, we will not be greeted by a note that says, "Sir, you have to say this," or "Ma'am, you have to say this." Many times it will happen that you will have nothing to read, and you will not even have the time to frame your ideas. Then how will you speak? It can happen at any point of time, right? Not just in English sessions, but you are in school, you are in college, you are in working life, you are sitting with your family or anywhere, and someone just starts a topic and you do not know what to say. So it just makes you the dumb guy of the group, right? So you do not want to end up in that situation. So for that purpose, we are learning how to speak spontaneously. Spontaneous means instant, okay? Spontaneous means instant at that particular moment of time. So the three steps why spontaneous thinking is speaking is important, or you can say what is spontaneous speaking. First one is quick thinking, how quickly you can think about something. Okay. Second one is clear expression, like how clearly you can express it. Third one is universal skill, like it is something which helps us in interviews, presentation, conversation, debate. So spontaneous thinking is just two things, quick thinking, how quick you can think and how clearly you can express it. The first thing is, are you getting any idea what to say? And second thing is, are you able to say what you want to say? So these are two things what you have to think about before speaking spontaneously. If I put up a topic, for example, I say this clear thing, thinking. What is thinking? So first thing is you should know that what I want to say. Okay. Thinking is a process where we can imagine things around us, where we can experience things without actually experiencing them, where we can memorize things, where we can go in the past or expect that what can happen in the future. So this is quick thinking. So I did the quick thinking about the word thinking. Okay. And now the second thing is expression. So am I able to express it? I have my ideas. I have my points ready, what I have told till now, right? But am I able to deliver it to others? Are other guys able to understand it? So that is called expression. Okay. Both are different thing. Thinking, expression, both are different thing. Let's take an example. Anyone on the VC able to open their mic? I want just one from the VC. Sheikh, Araf, Kalistra, PR, Radhe Radhe. Okay, PR cannot. Gurbani cannot. Anyone else can open their mic?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Very good morning.
Yeah. So you are having this image. Can you see this image? A guy standing in an office.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do the quick thinking to make points from this. Do not explain them. Just make points that what is happening in this picture. Guy standing, two chair like this. Just create points.
This is a picture of office. The weather is bright and sunny. A man is uh, a man is standing there. He is
Mm.
wearing formal dress. There are many table and chairs. Uh, the color of wall is sorry, sir. That's it.
Mm. Color of wall is what?
What is color, sir? क्या बोलेंगे इसका?
Okay. Blue walls,
Blue, yes, right.
green pillars.
Okay, sir. And
Okay. Mm.
that's
Anything else you can say about the picture? like pointers only?
No, sir. That's it.
Okay. So this was the thing like which you mentioned. What are the pointers? So we did quick thinking. So to see the pointers, can you see this text which I wrote? Is it visible? I guess the text are small. I cannot make them big. But here I have written the things. Bright weather, men standing, formal dress, many table, blue wall, green pillar. Okay. So these are the texts, or I will say pointers, which I have written. Now the another, this was the first part. Okay. The first part is done. Quick thinking. The next part is clear expression. So now we'll express it. Now try to make a sentence out of it, like these pointers. Try to make a sentence.
Uh, Sir, actually, the screen is not visible clearly.
It's not visible, but I am telling you the point. Points are bright weather, men standing, formal dress, many tables, blue wall, green pillars.
Okay, sir. There is a picture of office. The weather is sunny and bright. There the man is standing with a formal dress. There are many table and chairs. The color of wall is blue. That's it, sir.
Okay. Now the text is visible to everyone. The bright weather, men standing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So say what happened? We were able to think, but we were not able to express. So this is the first situation. And second situation is sometime we are able to express, but we do not know what to think. So you have to do this practice. The first practice is quick thinking. Go to Google and search generate me scenarios of scenarios, like just say generate me scenarios, and then go to the image section. What will happen? Google will generate you many pictures. Okay. And now what you need to do, take up a copy and on that try to note down the details from the pictures. So do this practice daily till the point that you are at least able to write 10 to 15 pointers on a copy of any image, no matter what. Okay. This is your first practice. So it will help you think quick. Okay. Second practice is expression. Expression means how you express those. Now I have these pointers: bright weather, men standing, formal dress, many table, blue wall, green pillar. Can I arrange them? Can I arrange them? Okay. Let's go with the first one is bright weather. So bright weather is first thing. Second one will be blue wall, green pillar, like the room. Third one will be many tables. And fourth one will be formal dress. Okay. I will take this. Why I take this? Because now I will tell a story that it was a bright weather and in a company there was many floors. In one of the floor there was a beautiful studio. The studio had blue walls, green pillars, and many tables for the workers. Among those, the staff was on leave, so boss just came to see that how my office looks when no one is there. So man stood in middle of the office, wearing the formal dress and totally admiring the beauty. See, I said spontaneously on the thing, right? What I did, I wrote down all the pointers, okay, what you said. Then I arranged them in a order, okay. And then according to the arrangement, I start speaking. So I went with the bright brother, then I said about the walls and green pillars, then I said about the tables, then I said about the men standing in formal dress. So this is how you have to do it, okay. So do this every time, like uh, do practice it a lot and you will start learning it. So this was our practice session. So I hope you all will do this, okay. And next, let's go to next slide. What is core framework? Now, what is framework? So framework is like the idea, or I will say the process of doing something. If I say what is framework, framework means, let's suppose I have a car. Okay, let me choose white color. Let's suppose I have a car. It's not drawing. Highlight. Okay, where is pen? Yeah, this one is. Erase it. I will zoom it a bit. Where is zoom? Suppose I have a car. Okay, I have a car. I'm on PC, so I'm not able to draw well. On the mouse, we draws like this. So let's suppose this is a car. It is moving in this direction. Okay. Now this is a car. What is framework? Framework means which is holding car together. So this is how car looks like. Beautiful car with doors, with everything. I will make doors. I will make windows. So car have doors, car have windows, car have wheels. So this is how car looks like. Very beautiful. But what is the reality behind this beauty? Is the car like this since forever? No, car is not. Car is like this much beautiful because of the fact that its structure was made well. Okay, I will say its structure was made well. Like its framework was made well. What is framework? Framework looks like this. If I say about car, the framework look like this. This. So this will be the framework of the car. Okay, and now the car will look like this. On the framework, then car start to build. Someone will put the fender, someone will put the top, someone will put the backside, someone will put tires. Okay, so the framework is the structure behind it. Okay, framework is the support behind it. Everything you see around have a framework. Our houses have pillars, our human body have bones, our system, our PC have a what skeleton. Okay, so everything have a framework. Framework is something on which everything is made. Okay, so in speaking also, we also have framework, like based on what we are going to say something. Okay, we need to have an idea that what we want to say and how we want to say. So for that we have framework. So there are two type of framework. The first framework is opening, body, and closing. Yeah, this means structure. Okay, the first structure is opening, body, and closing. Means you give a good opening, then you give body, and then you give closing. As we have learned in previous session, like my last session, we practice about what is opening, what is body, what is closing. Can anyone tell what is opening, what is body, what is closing? We already learned this in previous class. Aro, Kalistra, Raksha.
Yes, sir. Opening means introducing about that particular things, whatever we are
Mm-hmm.
talking. First, we need introduction, and like body means main. What is the question? Like what we have to talk about, like main point. The
Mm-hmm.
the things which have been asked through question, and then closing about overall conclusion, like after explaining all those things, we have to conclude in short, like by bit highlighting the key, points and all. Mm, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you are good at it. So opening means beginning. Begin with a simple statement that introduce your main idea clearly. Then body is something which you have to describe, present 2-3 key pointers maximum. Each supporting with relevant example, which we have already discussed that you should not add too many pointers or it will make things cluttery or complex for others. Okay, keep it simple, 2-3 core ideas, and then a closing. Wrap up with one clear, memorable takeaway that reinforces your message. What is meaning of reinforce? Can anyone tell what is the meaning of reinforce? Okay, I will explain you what is reinforce, okay? So that you will remember it forever. It is like basic vocabulary. Everyone can use it. We make bridges. Let's do it this way. These are two sides. In between we make bridge. So here we made a bridge. Bridge is just one slab of road. But this is not working. Okay. The slab is not working. Wait, let me draw it even better. Side one, embedded it. I'm okay. This is first side, and this one is second side. In between, we are making a road. Let's create a road. Okay. Now this is a simple bridge. Like we have one side, we have second side, and we have road in between. But what if we put pressure here? The bridge will fall. Like it will break from here because it have no support, right? So what we do, we enforce it. How we enforce it? We make one pillar here, we make one pillar here, and then we support it. So this is called as enforcement. Okay, when we are giving support, we call it enforcement. And but what if we still have much load? It will still break. So then we'll say we are in reinforcing. Reinforce means we already have something, we gave it a support. Now we want to make sure that it have more support to it. So we will make ropes here as well. So to make it more structure, give it more structure. So now it became reinforce. I explained you where this word reinforce came. Reinforce means giving more support to something which already have a support. Okay. So the bridge had a support, but we want to give more support to it. So it became reinforce. Re means again. Okay. Enforce means support. So reinforce again support. Got it? I hope now you will remember it for your lifetime. I am telling this thing because it is the basic of this thing. Okay. Reinforce. Memory takeaway that reinforce your message. So why I explained this much? Because I need you to understand this word reinforce. The closing says, wrap up with one clear, memorable takeaway that reinforce your message. Reinforce means you already had an idea, the bridge, okay? Then you gave it a structure, you gave it support in the body. Now to your idea and your body, give little bit of more support. So that will be called as reinforce. Means you already have a bridge, you already have a support, you are actually adding more support to it. So that will be called as reinforce. Okay, got my point? You had an opening, you explained the topic. You gave body to give it more structure. Now you will give closing to give it even more structure. So this is how it will go like. Okay, I hope this point is really clear to all of you. No one have any doubt. Let's go to a next slide. So this was the first framework where we give opening, we give body, we give closing. Next one is second framework, means past, present, future. Second framework means second way of telling something that goes like past, present, future. The context is, for example, past, present, and future. So past is like context, present is the reality, future is the vision. Let's suppose we have a topic about mod education system. So how we will start? In earlier time, we used to have Gurukul, our mother used to teach us, and we used to learn how ethics are. So we are giving it a construct in the past format, like how in past times it used to happen. Then in present. So what I will continue with, But nowadays we are having classes. There are teachers who get appointed. They are getting paid for that. We are having many type of sessions that goes online. We have platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google, from where we can generate the informations. Books are available everywhere. So we are giving the reality, present reality, and then we will go to the future. But I do believe in future we will have holograms. We will not be able to go to the classes, and we will not have to memorize anything. There will be a memory card which we can insert to our brain. It can happen in the future that we can have some type of uh, surgery in our brain through which we can insert the information without memorizing it. So I went with past, then I came to present, and then I went to future. So these are two type of framework. The first framework is where you give the opening, body, and closing. Second framework is where you give past, present, future. Example is earlier we used to do this, but right now we are doing this, but in future we will do this. Okay. So this is second framework. Now, what can be the third framework? Like if we want to speak instantly on the same point, what are the other way we can do it? Can anyone tell? Like the first idea was, if I give you a topic to speak, you have many ways to do it. The first way is start the opening, then give body, then give closing. The second way is start with past, then go to present, then go to future. What is the third way according to you you can do it? Can anyone have an idea? Okay, no idea. So I will go like positive and negative. For example, we say a topic, current government. Okay, current government. Then we will tell that what are the positive of current government. Then we will say what are the negative of current government. And then we will sum up and say that what is the things it need to do, what are the things it's doing well, and what are the things we can do to help it. Okay, so we can go also like this. This will be topic, this will be positive side, this will be negative side, and then at the last we will combine everything. So this is the third framework to do it. Okay, so I told you three framework to do it. So next time whenever someone gives you a topic, what you need to do, you need to understand that which framework I need to choose. Should I go with opening, body, closing? Should I go with past, present, future? Or should I go with topic, positive, negative, and summary? So these are the three frameworks. Now let's move ahead. Basic level, simple trick to get started. What are the simple things to get started with it? First one is think simply. Make simple point. If your pointers are too much cluttery, okay, then you will not able to make it. Example here for this image, what the pointers we made? Wait. Yeah, what are the pointers we made? Bright weather, blue wall, green pillar, many table, men standing, formal dress. Very easy pointer, right? But what if I had made this like neon lighting? Okay, I would have said that uh, comfy gaming chair. I would have said that big windows, glass, and metal frame. What if I would have said this ad? Uh, leather shoes shining. So if I make this type of point, this type of complex point, then will I be able to make the idea? Will I be able to present it? Answer is no. The complex point I wrote, the complex it will become for me to make it clear. Even the simple one, the most simple one could be like office, man, smile. 3 points, easy. So a man standing in an office and he is smiling. See how easy it became, right? So it all depends on how simple you keep everything. Okay, how simple point you write. The simple point you will write, the easy will become easy. It will become for you to explain it. Okay, so think simple. Okay, do not think complex. Second one is control your pace. You do not have to go too fast. Okay, if you go too fast, what will happen? You will run out of word. Okay, You are someone who is in the beginner stage. You need time. Like first you will generate idea in your mother tongue, maybe in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Bengali, whatever it is. Okay, then you will convert it into English. So you need time to make idea, do the translation, then to speak, right? You need time to do it. But if you speak too fast, will you get enough time to translate? Answer is no. So you have to speak slowly. Third one is use fillers wisely. Instead of saying and adding the sounds, or you can say or, for example, do not say this. Okay, just try to add some fillers. So instead of just waiting for a while, you can just add another sentence in between. For example, I say I wake up in the morning, and then now I do not remember that what I should say. Should I say that I take bath first, or should I say I take brush first, or what to do? So instead, what I will do, I will not waste my time in thinking. I will just say something which can do it. So I will say, I do my morning chores. So if I'm not getting idea what to say at that moment, I will not wait and start thinking that what was the idea, what was the idea. It happens sometime that we start to remember something, but we forget. No matter how much we try, we do not remember it. It happens to everyone, even to your school professor, your mom and dad, your friend, your grandmother, grandfather, even to you many times, that you know something, but it is not coming into your mind at that particular moment of time. So instead of wasting your time there, just change the whole sentence. Okay. So this is the smart way to do it. And third is focused quality. So give your strong example instead of 3 weak ones. Okay, give one strong example instead of 3 weak one. What this does this mean? If you are not able to express something, okay, for example, I wanted to tell you about that reinforce thing. Let's suppose I was not able to make you understand. Okay, what if I have given you 3 examples that are again making it complex to you? You will say, Harsh, what are you doing? You are not able to explain me what is reinforcement. Now you are giving me 3 examples that are nowhere related to it. You made it even more complex to me. I was here to understand it, but you made it complex to me. So what I did instead, I take a simple example of bridge. Like bridge, we make the road, then we enforce it, and then we reinforce it, right? So I give one single example. I did not give multiple example. If you give many example, the things will become complex. Okay. So try to give one example, but very good one. Second thing, what is the next step? Next step is 3 point rule. 3 point is point, example, impact. Whenever you want to say something, say it, give example, and then tell how does it actually matters. For example, I will give one scenario. I will say the uses of phone. Okay, the uses of phone. So my point will be phone is very crucial in today's era. For example, sorry, my internet broke in between. So I will start with phone is very useful in today's era. This was my point, and now the example will be okay, let me say it first. So phone is very crucial in today's era. For example, if you have a phone, you can click pictures, you can share it to your friends, you can call someone when it is really emergency, you can have your fun to watch content, you can listen to music, you can see news in it, and as a whole, it makes a whole lot of sense. And now, if we think about it deeply, what is the actual difference it creates in the society? It makes people to connect with each other in this era where we are not able to connect physically. We can talk to people who live thousands of kilometers away, and we can actually make a big difference by using it wisely. Instead of wasting our time, we can just start this kind of sessions like Hers is teaching you all. We are taking example of phone, like you all are listening me through your phone, right? So this is how I make the whole thing. So I first put a point like what is phone, what is uses. Second one I give example that in which ways I can use the phone. Third one I tell about the impact, like we can use it for education, we can use it for news. So this is how you can do it to make it interesting. Okay. Second one is story building. You can build up a story out of the daily experience thing. So you can practice it more and more, okay, to make stories about the things, like how it started, how it went. your point should be relatable and memorable for the listener. Like whatever I have spoke till now, many of you might have forgot many things, but a few things you might have remembered. First thing, the office scenario. Second thing, the bridge. Third thing, this phone, right? At least three things you remember. So keep your listeners' point relatable. You will remember only the things to which you can relate to. Okay, you will not remember anything which you are not able to relate. For example, what was the thing which you are not able to relate till now? I guess, uh, yeah, uh, able to relate. Okay, story building itself. I guess everything was something which you were able to relate, but story building is something which you were not able to relate. So that's why you were getting confused that, oh, what is this story building? What does it do? Because you was not able to relate to it. So always say something that your audience is able to relate. And now you will say, Harsh, then why you telling this to us? We are not able to relate to it. Because you are not my audience. You are learners. You need to learn it. Okay, no matter you are able to relate or not. Are you able to relate to your trigonometry, which you learned? Are you able to relate to chemistry, physics, and everything? No, you are not, but still you are learning, right? So that's why. Next thing which you should do is smooth transition. First, next, finally. Okay, you should go with the transition. Like in movie, what happens? They tell us about the past, then the present, then the future. If movies start like future, then present, then past, will it look good? Answer is no. If there is a scene where in movies it happens many times that we get confused. What if movies start with a boy that is buying something, okay, that is buy something from the shop, and the next scene comes where a man is marrying someone. So what we will think, okay, the boy was buying something, then boy might have grown up, and then boy is getting married, right? We are thinking like this. But what if in next scene it happens like, okay, the guy married someone and they had a child, and then child went to buy something. So you will feel like, oh, it's so confusing. You start with the boy, then you showed the marriage, and then you showing the birth of the boy. How is this even possible? So like this you do not have to do it. Okay, go with the flow. If you mix the thing, it will become complex. Third one is question paraphrasing. So restate the question before answering. It buys you thinking time and reensure clarity. Sometimes what happen that I ask you a question and you are not getting answer instantly. So what is the smart trick? You can repeat my question. For example, I say, okay, Callistra, tell me something about you. Like, what do you do in your day-to-day life? For example, you are not getting anything, what to say. So what you will say, okay, Harsh, did you said that what I do in my day-to-day life? You just repeated my question. Okay. But in this repetition, you got enough time to think about it. Okay. So you can do it. You can repeat my question and get some extra time to think about it without wasting any effort or without sounding like you do not know anything. Okay. Next one is smart comparison. Compare the things with real life examples. Like I gave the example of a bridge for that reinforcement. Reinforcement itself was something complex, but I gave the real life example, so it became easy for you to understand. So give real life example. Now, what is advanced level or high level of this learning? So I taught you three things. The first one is basic level. On the basic level, what you should do, you can practice it. Okay. I will give this PDF to you. So first you will do the basic thing, then you will practice the intermediate thing, and at the last you will do advanced thing. Okay, to learn this art of speaking spontaneously. What is advanced? First one is contrast technique, where you say the positive side, you say the negative side, and then say the conclusion. What I did for the government. For example, let's suppose I say about the current government, that current government is doing this, doing that, and I am saying only the positive side. Only the positive side. I am not mentioning anything negative. So what you guys will think, okay, so Harsh is biased for the government, that's why he's saying all the positive side, so we will not listen to him, right? This will be your excuse. What if I say that all the point in the negative direction, that government is not doing this, government is not doing this, government is not doing this, then you will say, okay, so Harsh is against the government, so we will not listen to him. But what if I say the positive point, I say the negative point, and then I summarize it like as the whole government is doing many good things, but there are some areas to improve. Then you will feel like, oh, okay, now Harsh is seeing the positive part, the negative part, so Harsh is not biased, so we will listen to him, right? So this is called as contrasting technique. You make people believe that you are not biased to anything and you are speaking from the both the side. So people will listen to you. They will not feel like you are mixed or you are just promoting something. People will believe that, okay, he's telling the truth. Okay. Next one is problem framework. You can do like this whenever you get a topic. Start with the problem, give a reason, and then the solution. For example, the topic is environmental pollution. So you will start with the problem, that what is the problem in the environment? Currently in many part of India, especially in Delhi, we are facing high air pollution. So this is the problem. Then what is the reason? The reason is we have cracked a lot of crackers. That is one reason. But other reasons are we are having a lot of industries in Delhi, which are creating a lot of pollution. In Delhi, we are having a lot of population and everyone have their vehicle. So vehicle is creating pollution. Delhi is not surrounded by hills, so we are not getting fresh air, or you can say forest. So Delhi is not having many forests around, so we are not getting it purified. What is the another reason? Another reason is Delhi do not get fresh air from the sea, so all the air get trapped here. So that's why pollution is not able to move. So we will tell the reasons and then we'll say the solution. What is the solution? The solution is we move factories to the outer part of Delhi's. We just disallow the number of vehicle a family can buy, or we can say total number of vehicle which can be sold in a month can be limited. So we will give the solutions. So this is how you should go. Tell problem, reason, and then solution. You got another framework, right? Next one is smart analogy. Explain complex topics with simple, relatable picture and metaphors. Like here, in every slide, I gave one picture. So because of the picture, you was able to understand what I want to say, right? In this intermediate, you can see this person is teaching. In basic, you can see this kid. So you get to know, okay, the basic is for the beginner, the intermediate is for the advanced, and for the highly advanced, we cannot tell that for whom it is. It is for the person who is actually on the top end level. So we do not have any picture for that. And now the last point is mini hook. How advanced level of speaker speak spontaneously. They use a mini hook. Okay, like they will give surprising fact, or they will have uh, the one liners to capture attention immediately. So they use like this. For example, they will have you seen that Instagram ad in which the first part is so exciting that you just wait to see the whole video, and at the end you feel like, oh, the first part was only the interesting one. So example, if a speaker says, now you will not have to charge your phone. So it is something expressing, oh, I will not have to charge my phone. How? Then you will watch the whole video. Then he will say, because new phones have 7000 mAh battery, they last 2 times a day. So you only have to charge your phones once in a 2 day. So now you will understand, oh, so I will have to charge my phone, but once in a 2 day. It is not like I do not have to charge my phone. But in starting, he gave a punchline that now you do not have to charge your phone. So you start thinking that how? Then you watch the video, right? So this is something which advanced level people do. Okay. Now handling position and negative balance speaking. I already told, give the positive, give the negative, then give the conclusion. What is 5 second thinking model? Okay, what is this thinking? Like how we should think? We should freeze a breath when we get the topic. We should take a pause and think first. Then we choose the format, like the format frame. The frame which we learned till now is first one was opening, body, and closing. Second one was, what was the second one? Uh, Second one was this, past, present, or future. Okay. Second one was past, present, future. What was the third? Third one was topic, positive, negative, and closing. What was the fourth one? Fourth one we just learned, problem, reason, solution. Okay. The fourth one is problem, reason, solution. So these are the four format. The first one is opening, body, closing. Second one is past, present, future. Third one is opening, positive, negative conclusion. Fourth one is problem, solution, and problem, impact, and solution. Right? So these are the four. And one extra. We have discussed one extra. There is one fifth one. So I will not tell to you. It's your homework to go through the recording again and try to find out that what was the fifth framework. I have already explained in this session what we are doing to do. So this is your homework. You will write down on a paper that what were the 5 type of framework we discussed today. Okay, this is your homework. Now, what is the next point? To identify the point. What are the point I need to say? What's the next point? Add example. What's the next point? Give close ending. And this is the final tip. So stay calm. Tone matters how you speak. Keep it short. Structure win. Like the structure we discussed, 5 structure. Your homework. Remember, you have to tell what were the 5 structure. 4 are already told by me. One was hidden in the whole session, but I explained it to you. Okay. And last one is practice daily. So you need to practice daily. So this was the whole session. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone having any doubt?
We do not have any doubt, but we will go through recording as well, and you also have explained that in entire idea about how to express and talk. So yeah, that was great.
Okay
I
then.
don't know about other.